Hello, everyone. I'm glad to be here with all of these amazing people. And today we are in the second edition of the talk show New Beginning, New Perspective, the acronym of N.B.N.P. And today we are going to an interesting X topic, let's say, Indian National Youth Day, which it will be tomorrow on 12th January. For all of this amazing session, we want to thank you to the IIU Association, which give us the opportunity to be together to celebrate all of these amazing moments. Now, I think it's the time for every participant to present who are them and why they try to enjoy to this type of conferences. And after we are going to the ideas of this talk show. Okay. Uh, I'm Mihail Stanescu, the host of this amazing session, and together with my dear co-host, our model is Ermina. Will try to make an amazing session today. Okay, let's start with some participants to present themselves a little bit. For example, Fiza Fatima, if you want to start, please to present
Sure.
yourself.
Yeah. Greetings. I'm Shiza Fatima, and I'm a student of grade 6 from Abu Dhabi Indian School, Abu Dhabi, UAE. So I'm a speaker, and I'm not like I participate for community activities, and I also am the star of the section and an eco warrior. I have raised also environmental awareness and delivered many speeches in IIU as well. So I've also devoted myself to the environment and I like to draw and deliver speeches. So I'm also working towards achieving SDGs and I am thankful to IIU for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Amazing. You are a young student who want to improve themselves in many interesting hobbies, and for this, I want to congratulate you. And now we are going to the next participant to what? If you are ready to present yourself, please.
Yeah, I'm ready to present myself. First things first, hello everyone. I greet you all. And my name is Fuad Akhundzada. I am an eighth grader. I study in the school named after Narman Narmanov, number 128. And I'm here because I wanna just improve my English, speak with people, know some new people, and I wanna thank you all for this, great meeting.
Thank you. We are glad to have you here. Also, let's say you have some experience because you are also a person who take part in the first session. And I'm glad to see also now in the second session. Thank you for this. And I hope also today you will enjoy. Now we are moving on to Mr. Roland Johnson. How are you, Mr. Roland?
All right,
Please
thank you
unmute
very much.
yourself.
All right, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak. I am Ambassador Roland M. Johnson from Liberia. Uh, I'm the CEO of Raising Light Education Center, and also I'm an instructor in a school in Liberia here. And also I'm an international speaker, an international trainer also. I'm so glad and I say thank you to IIU for giving me this opportunity to speak on this youth talk show. Yeah, it's an honor to be here and I'm so glad for that. Thank you very much.
Thank you for this amazing presentation. Um you are a young person who try to improve in the world of the adults. You try to take the word and try to make something in this world, and we want to congratulate you for this. And I hope you will enjoy today with the questions about the education topic because you say also you are a good speaker. We'll see the challenge of education. Okay? Thank you very much. And now we are going to Hamid Rasol, if you are ready also.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. First of all, I appreciate this wonderful effort of Minam and you for organizing such a wonderful talk show. My name is Hamid Rasool. I am currently studying in the Islamic University of Bahawalpur, a student of medicine and surgery. I am a global SDG speaker, certified global trainer, certified career counselor, peace ambassador, social activist, youth activist, and climate change activist, internationally human rights advocate. I have been completed more than 300 training sessions. I am the project manager of the first international conference on traditional and alternative medicine, and many more projects on this platform. International Internship University and International Student Development Council. So I have organized many more projects with many other organizations, and currently I am working also as a peace ambassador. So this training will be one of the most wonderful talk show about the youth, that what our experiences, what we had learned till yet, and what they will learn from us. Inshallah, this will be one of the most interactive talk show. Thank you so much.
Thank you also. I like your
Thank you.
optimistic way, and I like that you are so dedicated to help the people, that not only the people but also the environment, which is one of
Yes.
the most important issue of today, let's say. Thank you very much, and be
Thank you
ready
so much.
for the questions.
Inshallah.
And
Always.
now we are going to the next participants of today, Mr. Kai Tidian. I hope I spell okay your name, Mr. Kai Tidian. If you can unmute yourself and open the camera. Yeah, you can start, please.
So, thank you. Welcome all persons here. That is a great pleasure for me today to participate at this meeting today and to follow the different organizers concerning the meeting above education here. That is a great for me to be of one of a part of the organization by the important university, internship university in nowadays. So I greet and to thank our representative and all students and educators at the meeting today. That is why for me and to participate and to following is possible, and to give, for example, concern the education, your organization in my country. So I present as one person of internship university in my country. I am Ambassador Kitijan to present international internship university in my country, precisely in Burkina Faso. So I wish to good meeting today with all participants as attended at the meeting. Thank you. Thank
you very much for all of these amazing words.
Yes.
We are, let's say, we are in a honor to have you here as an ambassador. Not only you, but also the another ambassador who are also here. We are hope you will enjoy all of this amazing session. And now we are going to the next participants who also take part in the first edition, and I'm glad that today is again with us. So we are going from Burkina Faso to Gambia to Mr. Buba Demba. If you can present a little bit about you, Buba. You can present about yourself, please.
Yes, this is I am indeed honored, very glad to that because that was here. And then indeed I'm happy to be part of this conversation also. And I love the topic, that is the topic, that is education. As you know, the world at large, education is one of the most strongest pillar in life. So I thank the moderators because I'm happy to be part of this.
Okay. Thank you very much. You are appreciate your perseverance, and we hope that also you enjoy this session. And from Gambia, from Mr. Buba, you are going to the another participant, Dr. Leoncio Calderon, the second, if I spell correct. If you can say some words about you, Dr. Leoncio Calderon.
Good evening, everyone. I'm just here to, yes, I'm just here to monitor my teacher. She's the one supposed to talk.
Okay.
Okay, so she's not yet in. Ma'am Gwen Tumalab-Cabs.
I'm here, sir.
Are you ready here now, Ma'am Gwen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Take it away, Ma'am Gwen. Okay, thank you, moderator, for acknowledging me.
Okay. It's okay. Yeah. So the participant, please present a little bit about yourself. The participant, please.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, sir. I am teacher. Actually, I'm a teacher, Gwyneth Zoe V. Tumalabgad from the Philippines, and currently teaching at St. Mark.
You are mute now. Miss Gwyneth Zhou from Philippines, you are mute now. Please unmute yourself. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Okay, I'm going to repeat myself again. Good evening, everybody. So I am a teacher at St. Mark Integrated School. I am Gwyneth Zoe V. Tumalabgad, an English teacher. Good evening again, everyone. Thank you for acknowledging.
Okay, thank you. And I hope I remember of the participants of today. And in another words, I think we can start the session. And first of all, I want to refresh the topic of today, which is about Indian National Youth Day. So today the topic it's not only about the youth, it's not only about the education, but also this session can be like a celebration of what's bring for the future. Okay, so let's say the first question, it can be, how do you see the education today? Something good, something bad, and how it can evolve in the future. So first, I will want to ask, let's say randomly a person, for example, Mr. Roland Johnson, if you are agree to start. And to be easier, I will write the question on the chat. Okay? So the question, it will be, how do you see the education today? And how okay, I write the question on the chat. And as I said previously, the first person, if also agree with me, to be Mr. Roland Johnson, to share your perspective about the education for students in the perspective of the youth, please.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity again. For my experience, I see to the education like an education that is educating and also I see it good. I see today's education in our today's life as something good. And also for what I see for our future experience, I see like the education for tomorrow will be something like education that will also be harmful sometimes. It will also be harmful because today's education, many of us that have educated others and those that are educated are not using education for so many things. So we gotta know that the education that we got, instead of all to use it properly, we have used it to make some harmful things that will oppress others, that will kill others, that will also damage the environment. So I see today education like something good, and also I feel like they're gonna harm others also in the future as it is also harming others today in our today life. Because nowadays we see like for those like for in Liberia here, we have people that sell drugs, and it was based on education that they invented that or they created that drug. So I see that that drug right now in Liberia is also harming the youth. It has caused a lot of problem for the youth. So that form of education is that already has already killed down the educational dream of those youth that have fallen into that trap. So I see that the education for today is good and also I see it as bad. So that's my little approach. But I know that in the future to come, things will no longer be the same. Things gonna change and change is gonna come. That's my little approach. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your sharing. I appreciate that you say the positive aspects because, okay, I think if we try to make some statistical things, many people will say today with the traditional education, let's say it has not so efficient. But I like that you see, let's say, the good point of view about education, what's happened today. And thank you for your sharing. And also I want also to know another opinion also from a youth, let's say from Shiza Fatima, if you agree to answer.
Yeah, so according to me, technology has like a significantly transformed in the way current situation students learn. So by providing access to like vast resources and interactive tools, personalized learning experiences, which we are getting now, it's like a great way of learning. And in the future, we can expect more of AI and artificial intelligence into education, virtual reality and adaptive learning platforms, so promoting more individualized like education and fostering global collaboration among students. So however, the challenges such as like digital divide and need for effective teaching training will also need to be addressed to ensure like equitable access and maximize the benefits of technological advancements in education. So we should not also take the advantage of technology too much. So yeah, that's my answer. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now from your perspective, I appreciate a lot that you mentioned the main trends in the world about technology, about the digitalization, and another trend, the AI, which yeah, it can be very efficient today if also we know how to work with them, because sometimes it can be very efficient when you want to make some research, but sometimes when you are, let's say, need only to make the homework, to be honest, I prefer the traditional way to work with books, to work, let's say, with your personal stuff. And this is interesting perspective which you try to say now, and we appreciate a lot. Thank you, Shiza. And now we are going to another route to see his perspective. What, if you agree to share with us some knowledge?
Yeah, of course. For making sure, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Now, let's start like this. Now I'm thinking, how am I gonna pay my taxes? How am I gonna pay my bills? And how am I gonna get a house, get a car? And then the school comes telling me, so you put two hydrogen and an oxygen together, and you have water. So what am I going to do with that information? I'm thinking about my life, but school doesn't really teach us about the life. I think it needs to improve and teach the kids, get them ready for the future life. Because those information are useful. Chemistry, math, they're just all good, but they should also teach us about the life. Because when you're done with school and university, college, and you just don't know, what am I gonna do now? How am I gonna get a job? You like stuck. You need some advice, and I think schools need to teach us, like, give us some information, give us some advices when we are growing up. And in the future, I hope that would happen, because that would be just great.
Okay. Thank you very much. We have also another perspective from you, which is very good, because you say also what it should be improved in the future. Because, okay, we are talking about traditional methods, which learn, let's say, general knowledge, but also it's important, let's say, to give something to the students to follow their passions, or let's say the curiosity, like, as you say, entrepreneurship, or something, let's say, about your hobbies, if I understand what you try to say. And yeah, do
Yeah.
you want to say something? Okay.
Yeah, I want to just say something. Let's say, they just put us all in the same test. Maybe someone doesn't like math. He likes philosophy, and chemistry, some other thing than math, and he or she can't learn math, but they just give him the test, and when he gets a bad grade, now he or she is considered, not too smart. I think that's also wrong. I saw a picture in the internet, and I think it was very true. So there's a tree, and there's a teacher. Now there's like animals presenting, students. There's a fish, there's a monkey, there's giraffe, and there's an elephant, and they all need to climb the tree. But and it was just great, because a fish obviously can't climb a tree, but they are also giving him the test, and calling it equality and justice. I think that's not very good, and it's also should be improved.
Okay, thank you. First of all, I want to appreciate you that you make the correspondence with a meme, because I remember that one with the animals. And yeah, it's very important to, when you try to judge, let's say, to have all the points of view, not only one perspective. And for this, I think it can be some updated in the future. And it should be, let's say, a little bit about the personality of the person, not, let's say, in the general. Yeah, thank you very much for that. And now we are going to let's say somebody which work also in the sustainability way, Mr. Hamid Rasol, if you agree.
Thank you. It is good. All perspective was very brilliant exchange of thoughts. So I believe that as I am a medical student, we are transforming our education system into AI, artificial intelligence, and other technological tools that we are using today. But if we are dealing with human bodies, as I'm a medical student, we are dealing with human body. We should to understand the behavior of each and every human body. If we are dealing with AI, robotics, and many other branches that are nowadays are coming, other departments also. So can't we can't we can't access the emotions of that human body because we are dealing with robotics. It is good, we are improving day by day, but we will forget the behavior, the emotions of that human body, because we are dealing with robotics. If a robot is doing a surgery, he cannot access the emotion of that human body that he is dealing, that robotic is dealing. It is good. We appreciate that we are going day by day in technology as advancement always. So we should we will go more and more there. It is good, but human and a human made source cannot be good as well human. So it is good. As today we are in education system, we are good, and inshallah we will improve more and more. But this is the main aspect that that robot cannot access the emotion of human body. And
Thank
also,
you.
we should to develop the teachers and educators, update the knowledge of educators and teachers to learn the new skills to introduce to his or her students. So it is good. We should to also update the knowledge of educators, and we should to introduce the soft skill for students in their curriculum. It will be also good. So these are three perspectives that I had shared. So as a medical student, I share that robotics and all other man-made anthropogenic sources cannot deal as good as a human. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that you, let's say, put the accent on what we are living today. We are living in the fourth industrial revolution, and and also we can say we can talk about the technology gap, because always we try to make our life easier, but sometimes we forget something very important about the human feelings. Okay, it can be very efficient if we are talking in mathematics or in the technical part, but sometimes it's very more important to judge also in the, let's say, spiritual part, in the field about human being. And yes, I think for here we can start a lot of debate, because here the big companies can talk, okay, we are trying to help the people, but also if we are going to talk, let's say, like now in education, this type of the technology can be good, but in a one part of the level, not to the maximum level. Thank you that you put the accent of this. And also you talk about education, we can also upgrade their skills, soft skills, you say. So also, I think we can talk about the syntagma of learning to learn, not only to teach, but also to learn by myself. Thank you for this. And let's say also to know a perspective about education today and the future for a teacher. So I think now it's time to go to Philippines, to Gwyneth Zoo. to give her perspective. So if you are ready, the stage is yours.
Good evening again, everybody. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay,
If you
so good
can
evening.
open the camera, can you open the camera, please?
I'll try to turn on my camera right now.
Yeah, if you cannot, it's not a problem. It's important that you are audible. Yeah.
Okay, so is it okay if I'm going to use my voice instead?
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, thank you. All right, so the education in the Philippines actually right now in the condition of the Philippines is very good. It's like in other countries when it talks about the technological or education ed tech, okay, we are also okay improving okay in education. So just like in public schools and in private schools, we are able to use the educational or the technological in teaching, so not just in traditional but also okay right now the students are very keen in using technologies, right? So they use social medias, and that's why as a teacher it is very important to use also those platforms to so that we can adapt okay in this generation right now. So I believe in future education we should also adapt and learn how to use these technologies and platforms and use this as an educational platform as well, so that we can we know also what the students feel and also the trend, so that we are able to reach them out okay, not just in education but also in life, because I believe that it is really important to reach out to our students not only through education but how they are doing in their everyday lives, okay, not just being a student but also being a child. Thank you, sir, for asking me that question.
Thank you very much for your answer, and which I like it a lot. You use, let's say, a keyword to adapt, which I think is very important. I think this word it was very good in any moments of the last previous years, because when comes the pandemic period, we adapt. As you see, we can have conferences online. Also, there comes another bad times. We adapt, and now the results. We are here. We have knowledge, and we try together to share of all of them to help each other. And I think it is an interesting point of view. Thank you, Gwyneth. And please, until you are coming to your turn again, to manage the situation with the camera, please, because I think it's amazing to be everyone, let's say, face to face. Okay, until to your turn to perfect. Thank you very much that you opened the camera, because also don't forget, now we are live, and for this we want to thank you to all the people from the Facebook which saw us, and I hope they enjoy our amazing talking show. Thank you. And now we are going to the next participant. Buba, Deba, if you want also to share with us your knowledge about the education today, please, because until now we see a lot of amazing perspectives. Let's say we don't see only one unique perspective, we see a lot of point of view. So, Buba Demba from Gavia, if you want also to share your perspective, please.
Yes, thank you very much for that questions. I'm just enjoying the topic, that is education. And then, if you look at the education today, to me, is transforming and is also improving in all over the world. If you look at the education sector in the world, at now is very advancing. up to the extent that you will be at home, you will be at anywhere in this world, and you will be having your education at any moment you want to have it. So for me, education at this moment is developing fast rate at this moment. So in future, I think as time goes on, things will be changed. So what my suggestion?
Okay. Thank you for your perspective.
And then Amanda,
Okay. Thank you for perspective. It was interesting. How do you describe the situation? And thank you for your advices. And now I think it's also time to see one more perspective. I promise that this is the last. Okay, we see the perspective from students. We see the perspective from teachers. We see perspective from activists, and humanitarians. But also now I think it's time to see the perspective from a country ambassador, from Mr. Kai Tidian from Burkina Faso. If you agree with us to give also perspective, please, Mr. Kai Tidian, to open the mic and open the camera, please. Kai Tidian, if you are still with us, please.
Okay, so I share my idea about education concern the development, social and development, women development. So we need education in all domains in our life. For example, we need education in domain of our job. For example, the different domain, agriculture, culture of traditional, the domain of trade, the domain of entrepreneurship, because the education is important, because education is basic concern the development of the domain. It permits us to, the education permits us to have a good future concern the different activity. So we have education. I think that nothing activity concern with social development in our life, in our society, is not naive, because we must to learn and to teach the mechanism of concern with educations to our children and to our personnel concern the administrations in the worldwide, because the development is the principle of the means concern the successful of the human life. For example, I take for example for our participants here, the development concern the education is links the question of morality, the question of civic education, the notion of the consideration and to the respect of the depends of the question of compartment. For example, the compartment in our environment and to drive a good vice for the development in the worldwide. For example, the education permits us to avoid the problem in the worldwide and to drive us and to take the good initiative, the good of idea, the good of the place for the woman right, for the women. That is why we can to take the terms of the educations and to teach to all person in our countries, in our community. For example, we have to guide the different education, for example. So the education of community. Do you have the education of community is important today? For example, with the education of community, we teach in the domain of entrepreneurship. We teach in the domain to entrepreneurship concern the motivations. For example, the woman autonomous concern the woman or activity of female in the worldwide. We take the education of a community and to drive our person and the place of woman and to develop and to progress our worldwide. That is why education is important in our society, concern the worldwide, concern our administration, concern our needs in our different activity for the successful in our life. That is why we take the education of domain. Many persons think we take education in the school, in the domain of school. No. The education of the domain of school concern the instructions and to teach the letter of the grammatical and the different course of the domains for the principle of center of teaching and learning concern the word and the letter. So I speak here education concern today to the children and to our science and to how do you do concern the activity and to successful in our life. That is my point of view for you and to accompany the different idea concerning the question of education to our children. Nowadays, thank you to all participants at the meeting. That is my views idea for you. Thank you.
Amazing speech and amazing ideas which you say in your speech. I like it a lot that you say also about what is in training, about entrepreneurship, about successful career of today's. But also you say an amazing idea, in my opinion, that education, it is not only about career, about to have an amazing job. Also, education, it's about how to be a person in the society, which not only, let's say, live for himself, but also live in the community to help the others. And in my opinion, this can be one of the key perspective of today, because we are talking about word youth, and for youth, I think you should understand that education is not only how to be prepared only to have a job. The education is also how to be prepared to be a person, a citizen in the society today, but also in the future. Because it doesn't matter that the technology evolve a lot in the future. It doesn't matter that it will be a lot and a lot of training. It's important to remain a person which not only try to fix him, but also try to fix the others. And for this, I want to thank you for your amazing speech. I think we finished with everyone the first question. And starting from one of the ideas of Mr. Kai, I want to ask the others the next question. What can be the social skills to have a successful career? I will write on the chat. And let's try to start with Mr. Hamid Rasol with this another round of questions. So, Mr. Hamid, if you see the question, when you are ready, you can start to give the answer to the question. What can be the social skills to be nice to have for a successful career?
It's a good question. Depend upon the field of the student and the field of the professional, that what type of field that he had chosen. It depends upon the field of a person. But I think to be successful in your career, it is necessary what type of field you have, but it is necessary that you should in 21st century skill, if we are saying, you should have the adaptability. It is one of the best skill. Problem solving, it is also one of the best skill. If you any kind of what type of your field, it does not depend, but if you want to be successful in your career, you should to know. Next, collaboration is one of the most important skill that each and every professional have. Communication, which is one of the best and trending skill that each and every student and teacher and educator have. And digital literacy, it is very much important. It is the key to develop your career and to be successful in your career. You should have digital literacy, communication, collaboration, problem solving, and critical thinking, confidence. These are the main. If what type of your field, it is necessary to have these to be successful in your career. And we are different. Why? As I am from Islamic University of Bahawalpur, I am only representing the Islamic University of Bahawalpur from Pakistan. Why? This is because of International Internship University that I had learned here, that how to develop your confidence, how to know the trending skill that we are having nowadays, 21st century skills, that we have confidence, problem solving, critical thinking, many types of webinar that organized by International Internship University and many other platforms I had learned from here. So about more than 300 training of these soft skill I had taken. So this is because of I am representing Islamic University of Bahawalpur. This is because of only soft skill that I had learned from this platform. And IIU is one of the best platforms that are teaching, developing soft skills. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that you say that it is not so important the field where you are active, because social skills you need in every field, and which I appreciate a lot. You say a lot of things like adaptability, problem solving, collaboration, communication, and also critical thinking. And I think all of this, let's say, can be the ingredients for a successful person. And this is amazing because everyone has a specific, every of these ingredients have a specific power, let's say, for your idea. And this is amazing. Also, we appreciate that you find a way about how you can improve all of this. And you say you learn a lot from this organization, from International Internship University. And we are glad that you enjoy all of this activity. And also we want to thanks for this amazing organization which give us the opportunity to everyone to have the opportunity to share the knowledge, but also to learn from the others. So thank you very much, International Internship University, for all of these opportunities. Okay, from Pakistan, I think we can go to Philippines to Gwyneth Zotomalapkat to give also the to give also the perspective about which social skills can be important to have. Let's say maybe in your area, because you say you are a teacher. So which social skills do you think it can be important for a teacher, let's say?
Thank you, sir. So for us to have a successful career, I believe we need to have three things. First is effective communication. Second is active listening. And third is empathy. So first is effective communication. So the ability to communicate effectively with others is a core social skill. I mean, so it is very important. If you have strong communication skills, you'll be able to share also your thoughts, your ideas clearly with your students and with other people. So effective communications make good leaders because they can explain their projects, their goals, their ideas, their feelings, and easy to understand their perspective as well. Second is active listening. So active listening, what is active listening? So active listening is the ability to pay close attention to what other people is saying or to what your students are saying. So active listeners are typically well regarded by their coworkers and also by themselves. So it is very important to listen, okay, about their thoughts, their ideas, and also to your co-teachers as well, their colleagues as well, so that you know how are you going to cope up, how are you going to adapt. Okay, so you can increase also your listening skills, focusing on the speaker, and listening to their ideas as well. And last is empathy. So being a teacher, it is very important to have empathy. Okay, so empathy again is the ability to understand and identify their feelings of or their feelings or the other people's feelings, your students' feelings as well. So if you have empathy, others will often be more likely to confide with you, to understand you as well, and to know their shoes. Okay, you have to put yourself in your students' shoes for you to be able to know how are you going to give solution to certain problems. Okay, as a teacher we have to be flexible. Okay, we can be a parent, we can be a friend to our, we can be also a tutor, a doctor to our students. So it is very important to have those three things. So thank you, sir, for asking me and for giving me chance to explain.
Thank you very much. I like your brilliant ideas, and also I hope the people who follow us on Facebook Live also take some notes, because there were a lot of amazing skills which share with us. And from all of this, I like it a lot, the idea of empathy, which I think it can be a knowledge which should be adapted to everyone, because empathy, it is not only, let's say, what we are doing now together, but also empathy can be what we are doing after this session with people. Let's say we are meeting on the street. It's very important to have empathy with everyone, and this is one of the idea which I like it a lot. And thank you very much. Now from a teacher, I think we can go to one ambassador, to Roland and Johnson, if you agree. Roland Johnson.
Okay, thank you very much.
So in your opinion, yeah, please.
Yeah, one of the social skills that I think is good is leadership. Having a leadership ability is one of the social skills for advanced career. And I also believe that if you have the ability to guide others, the ability to influence others, the ability to lead others, that is the best social skill that you can have. And also, I believe that if we as an individual, if we have the ability to collaborate with others and we have effective communication, like one of our sisters said, I believe that that is a skill, a social skill that can lead to success. And we, as a young people or young age that is coming out, I believe we need that leadership ability skill. We need to be able to inspire others, we need to guide others. So that is a point because if we cannot lead others, if we don't have that collaboration skill, it won't be like success. So I think that is like very important in our society, in our life. So that's my little input on that.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. I like the point which you give us as a details, and for all of this, I hope everyone understand and try, let's say, to put in the practice all of this amazing notion which you share with us. And for this, we want to thank you. Now, I think from Liberia, we can go to Gambia, to Mr. Buba Demba. Also, if you have some social skills which you want to mention to us, please. Buba Demba, please. If you want to share with us the answer. You are not audible, Mr. Buba Demba.
Yes.
Now you are audible, but okay, please.
Yes. I'm with you.
I think you have some technical problem, and for this, I think we can go to the another participant until Mr. will manage the problem. So, Mr. Kai Tidian, do you want to add something to social skills?
Okay. So at the end of a meeting, I congratulate all participants and two representatives of organizations. I encourage and to congratulate all personnel members here and to encourage to continue together in communicate concern the question of education and over time concern the different domains among ICE, because that is a great important for ICE. For example, our different countries in the worldwide to exchange and to share experience and knowledge concern the different domain, concern the different activities. That is true. Today we exchange above the theme of education. Maybe tomorrow and the next day, maybe we exchange over activity concern the different domain above the theme, over theme. That is why I invite you and to encourage you guys and to continue together and to progress and advance our idea, different idea, because the idea concern the many pupils can accompany us for the great development in our society, in our community, in our people, in the worldwide. Thank you. A good meeting for us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I like that you mentioned the idea of progress, which I think can be also aligned with the word of perseverance. And all of this, I think, can go to a good evolution, let's say in an ascending way. And thank you for your ideas. Okay, we have 2 or 3 more participants. And for them, I will try to ask in another way. For example, for Shiza, Fatima, uh, you are still very young. First of all, what do you want to follow in your career? On which field do you want to go? Shiza, Fatima, what do you want to be when you are an adult, let's say?
I want to be a doctor, and
Okay,
I want to
please
be a doctor.
continue. Okay, and in your perspective, which social skills do you need to improve to become a doctor?
I think like we should have teamwork for, because when we have a doctor, when we're going to be a doctor, we should manage things properly because we cannot delay certain things and issues, and we have to manage time properly as well. And we should always motivate the patients to like be happy and have a positive note. We should be a little more friendly, and I think we should communicate with them so that they feel comfortable with the doctor, because certainly some people, when they go to the doctor, they feel really nervous. So I would try to be, more polite and be more friendly to make them comfortable. And I would understand their problem, which is understanding their emotions. So yeah, this is how I would show my skills as a doctor.
Okay, thank you very much, and I appreciate that you say also it's important to have the communication with the patients, not only, let's say, to know how to resolve their problem. It is also important to know how to have a discussion, because people are a lot of different persons, let's say. And for this, I think it's very important the approach which we will you have with them. And for all of this, I wish you success with your dreams. And maybe in the future, we'll see you like a successful doctor, which also is very, very famous for her social skills. Thank you for your sharing. And now I think it's time to go to another yacht, to Fuad from Lebanon, if I remember the country. And I want to ask you, what do you want to be in your career? What do you want to be, let's say, in 10 years?
I'm from Azerbaijan, not Lebanon.
Which country? Sorry.
Azerbaijan.
Okay, I'm real sorry. Okay, so Fuad from Azerbaijan. What do you want to be, let's say, in 10 or maximum 20 years? What do you want to be in your career?
I haven't really choose that what I want to be, but I'm thinking maybe a programmer, because it's like there's a lot of jobs that you can get by knowing how to use a computer properly, the programs, those programs, there's JavaScript, there's Python, there's a lot of programming languages. You could get an office job, you could work for yourself, you could create a program and make a successful business maybe. So I really still don't know, but a programmer is the first option that comes to my mind when somebody asks me, what do you want to be?
Okay, so let's say in the technical field.
Yeah.
Now I have a curiosity because I'm an IT engineering. I'm an IT engineering. Yeah. Do you think you as a youth for this job, do you need some social skills for, let's say, only programming, or maybe for like me in the future, IT engineering? Do you need some social skills?
I mean, I think if you are getting a, let's say you're getting an office job, and you need to convince your boss, potential boss, let's say, to give you this job, because there's millions, maybe hundred thousands, millions people who wants to get the same job as you, and you need to give your potential boss a reason to choose you for that job. Let's say you don't want to get it, you don't want to work for someone else, you want to work for yourself, you want to create your own business. Now you're gonna have customers, and you also need to convince them to choose your service. I think social skills is the most important thing in life. In every aspect, you need social skills, especially confidence. Confidence is the most important thing you need to have. But most people, misunderstand what confidence means. They become arrogant when they wanna have confidence, and it's very wrong. You need to have confidence, but you have not to be arrogant.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's say you pass the test, the first test to become an IT person, because let's say in this area, it is a stereotype that IT people are only working only with the computer and not should socialize with another person, which is, let's say, a shadow. Because in this field, as you say, in a good way, it's very important to have a communication, because companies are based on people, and people together using teamwork can have great product. And this type of the product should also be for every person. This, you should have also the critical thinking about how can I do this product, and also how can I optimize to be good for everyone every time. And not the least, it's very important, as you say, the key of the communication. Thank you very much for your perspective, and also good luck to become what do you want to be. So maybe in the future we can have a lot of technical debate. Why not in this field? Thank you very much. And now, not the least, Mr. Buba Demba, if you manage your technical problem, and also if you want to share the knowledge with us about the social skills, Mr. Buba Demba from Gambia.
Yes, uh, so I am back. I face some network challenges, but it's fine. Yes.
You have a little
Yeah.
problem with the phonetical part, let's say.
Come again.
Please continue. It's a problem with your environment. There are a lot of sounds.
Okay, okay. I'm getting it
Okay,
done.
okay. You can.
Yes.
Okay. I hope Buba will manage the problem, and I think we finish the second session, and I hope everyone enjoy.
Uh,
Yeah, do
I'm
you
getting you.
manage? Yeah, you can
Yes, I want to
continue,
complete.
please. Yeah, you can
Okay.
continue.
You mean like the social skills and what you want to be? I want to be a good speaker. I want to be a good speaker.
So you are talking about communication and also about the confidence of a good speaker. Am I right?
Yes, yes.
All right.
Okay.
And
I talk
yeah, I
about
think it's
communication, right?
sorry.
I talk about communication, right?
Yes, you can continue.
Okay. The first one, like, when you have communication to your followers or your audience, your communication need to be audible, need to be precise, and also to know the level of those people you are dealing with. Know their levels of understanding, and your information should be effective, also to be reachable and that is also effective communication. I get it.
Okay.
I mean, the communication need to be
Yeah.
audible, need to be precise, short and precise, and also to know the level of those people you are dealing with, and also the information should be effective, should be accurate, and also should be in a way that people will understand, and they will not have any challenges or difficulties as to effective communication as well.
Okay. I hope I get it.
Yes.
Thank you. I like,
You're welcome.
let's say, the knowledge which you share, but also the perseverance for sharing the message. And I want to congratulate you. Yeah, as you say, it's
Thank you.
very important also the communication, the confidence, and also the ethical value to be in a successful career. Thank
Yes.
you very much, sir. Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much. And I think now we arrived to the end of the second session of the New Beginning, New Perspective, N.B.N.P, with the topic of today, which was about the Indian National Youth Day, which will be tomorrow on 12th January. And as you can see, tomorrow we had participants from countries like India, Pakistan, Azerbaijan, Liberia, Burkina Faso, Gambia, and for the questions which were about education today versus future and also about social skills for a successful career, we see, as you can observe, a lot of perspective, which in my opinion can be amazing because when we try to understand something, it's very important to see all the values in all of the views. And for this, thank you very much, dear participants. And also, if Miss Ermina want to add something, please, the stage is yours.
Yes, Mihail, thank you. I want to congratulate you for the great, you organized so good, great this session, for your courage. You are a brave, brave student. I want to congratulate our team, Youth Council. Great, great, great answers. And I like because you talk about critical thinking. That is so important for the global education. And happy National Youth Day for tomorrow is a day for celebrate and honor and inspire the dynamic energy and potential of the youth. The youth are vital resource for development, being key agents of social change, economic growth, and technological innovation. The involvement of young people is essential for a positive social change. I think this. And I think that you, the youth, you are the future of a country. And again, happy National Youth Day and congratulations for this great session. Proud of you.
You were all amazing. You need a round of applause, every one of the participants. And not the least, please don't forget to follow your dreams and try always to be original as you were today with your confidence during all this session. Thank you very much. Bye bye. And
Goodbye. Bravo.
I hope you will enjoy more and more session like this. Goodbye. Bye bye.